Alright, and I think we're live. But I did not turn the desktop audio all the way down. I'll turn it down here so I can hear myself think. Okay, yeah, so Square Enix just starting. I woke up late, missed the Microsoft one.
And I'm
My
back
bad.
as your host of Square Enix Presents. Today,
Thought I had
we
my
have a
alarm set, I
special
didn't.
E3 edition of the show for you, with new game announcements, updates, and exciting news from our studios across the globe. So let's kick off with the world premiere of a brand new game from Eidos Montreal. We hope you enjoy the show.
Be something good. Please don't be Avengers. Please don't be Vote. Like the triangles.
I am so proud of you. Do you know what a birth
Okay, I
rate
liked it
is?
because I was thinking Deus Ex, but Guardians of the fucking Galaxy. Oh my god.
Something that's a part of you. Like your name.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No, Rocket. So I let Groot fill out
Yep, this already looks like it's going to be as bad as the Avengers.
So we got fined. We appear to be 6,963 units short. I know, we clearly need a plan.
Deus Ex died for this.
If you see anything with claws the size of tracks, let me know.
We got this!
One more.
Drax, roll! No!
You want monster? I'll show you monster.
No! We just roll!
Keep your pants on.
Although, it could be used as a distraction. Smash him up, Drax! Meet your maker! We're all professionals here, right? Maybe we can work something out.
You had one job, Will.
I did exactly what? Gamora, no killing teammates.
Chatzu!
It's literally in your contract. I made no such commitments.
In less than 3 cycles, all would be lost. The galaxy cannot be saved with your foot.
We can do this together.
Fucking great, well!
Sunlord, right?
Oh, crap!
I mean, honestly, it doesn't look terrible. It's just, once again, Deus Ex died for this.
Of course I will.
So it's always going to sting.
Hi, my name is Olivier Prou, senior producer here at Eidos Montreal. For the past few years, we've had the privilege to work on our version of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and reimagine it into a single
Blink if you're being held hostage.
third-person action-adventure game. It's our own fresh take
If it ever
on
cuts
the
back to you.
Guardians, and something that's really unique to our game is that you get to be
my mouth
Peter
working?
Quill.
Okay.
As Star-Lord, you're constantly in the middle of the action as you try to lead this band of misfits. But today, I'm really excited to have all of you join us on this journey, and you'll hear more about the game from our team behind this project.
Right, let's do this.
I've always loved Marvel's cosmic characters. Growing up as a kid, I read them, enjoyed them, loved them. I had the opportunity to write for Marvel on some of their cosmic titles. I went back with the help of Bill Roseman, the editor, and kind of cherry-picked characters from Marvel's past.
The opportunity here was to build a team, but to make it all underdogs, so that the reader would think, oh my gosh, how is this team going to survive?
And that became the Guardians of the Galaxy comic, which we loved working on.
I remember the first time that the Marvel crew came to Montreal, we were showing them the design of the characters, how they would look, and they stayed silent. I don't know if it's a minute, but in my head it was a minute. I was like, oh my god, like they hate it.
We realized how much that Marvel...
Focus on how much you love these characters in this story. Ignore the gameplay part.
Looking at the samples that Eidos were kind enough to show me, I think he's fantastic.
It's like your standard group beat 'em up, nothing real special here, just generic. Yeah, potentially fun, if it doesn't come out in a broken state. Which it probably will.
The Guardians are constantly around you, and you never feel alone. While you're the leader, the Guardians will also challenge you and make decisions on their own, and you will have to adapt to it.
You are literally part of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that sounds like that's going to be a shallow mechanic.
Will have lighthearted to hunting repercussions, and the game will react to what you do and say.
The more no-killing teammates.
Says who?
It's literally in your contract. I made no such commitment.
You are playing as Star-Lord and you're using your blasters and you're using your jet boots.
Star-Lord is really empowering. He's very agile on the battlefield. He can slide and over with his jet boots. Of course, he has his elemental blasters that have different powers as well. And on top of all of this, he can use the unique abilities of his Guardians.
We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No.
The story is about a group of misfits, the Guardians. In our world, we've been together for less than a year. They create something on a small scale that looks insignificant. And as they progress through the story, they discover that they created something really big that threatens the galaxy.
There are a lot of very interesting villains in the Marvel franchise. And when you're starting to work on a story like this, you get to get your pick of which ones will make the best for this story. That gives us the opportunity to bring in some that are well known, but some that are also not all that well known.
And will probably be generic as hell.
Getting so right about them is capturing what it's like to be a misfit family. You're also bringing an amazing imagination to it. You're going to see planets and characters.
I'm trying to be fair, but I cannot bring myself to be excited for this.
Feel incredibly fresh and exciting. It's not a matter of trying to replicate the comic or trying to replicate.
Like, I physically can't do
take
it.
The medium you're working in and make the best version of Guardians out of that.
They made it fun. They made it rock and roll. They delivered everything you would want in a Guardians game.
Wait, are they doing a PlayStation demo at an Xbox press conference?
37 units?
I don't know what to say about that.
63 units short. We intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill. I know. We clearly need a plan.
What about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Because, yeah, whatever. Turn it down on my end so I can hear myself. But no, I just need to hear myself think. While this is going on, I'm just going to give them some general thoughts on the Xbox press conference because even though nothing got me like super excited, at least that was a decent press conference because it was just, you know, games. Just, you know, brief trailers and then let's move on to the next thing. You know, none of this crap. Because seriously, just what's happening here, what exactly does that tell me about how this video game is going to play? If I was interested in the story, I would actually just play the game for it. This is just empty hype. But yeah, Xbox 3, there was no, like, I kind of watched it right before this, or I skimmed as best as I could. I think I saw everything that was in there. Nothing got me, like, super hyped. It was, anything that I really enjoyed was stuff that I already knew about, so. there's gonna be a fourth Age of Empire, but I thought I remember already hearing about that to begin with. Psychonauts 2 trailer. I already knew Psychonauts 2 was coming out, so. Let me turn this back up.
Hey, is my jacket all right? At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm. Stop complaining.
This is fairly generic banter right here.
I face more than enough hardship. Thank you very much. You are welcome, Feeble One. We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Everyone okay? We should have gone to Mach before.
Oh my god, I'm seeing just nothing but people complaining in their chat. It's like, why are they still showing this? Move on. And someone said, just give me Deus Ex. And then someone else commented about how the dialogue was annoying. Okay, so at least I'm not the only one. Several people commenting about how this thing's boring.
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside
was Lady Hellbender's fortress. Dead end. That's just great. It's a retractable bridge. They use them at the prison I was in.
Oh my god, yes, someone just said, can the characters shut up for like 5 minutes?
I may activate a hole through
5 seconds. Because someone 15 minutes on the same game in this press conference. Come on now, guys. Has it been 15? Oh my god, it has been almost 15 minutes.
It's okay, he'll land on his feet.
Okay.
Guess that only applies to cats.
Try to reset here. My mouth tracking's off.
I am not familiar.
Okay.
Order the beast to do its job. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, I think my V2 model is just straight up broken again. Oh well, lovely.
Okay, deal.
That's why I stopped using it in my regular videos.
Thanks for the bridge, Rocket.
I really want to fix this thing.
Wait, hear that?
Guys. I got it.
They're fighting the YouTube logo. And now generic looking aliens. I'm so tuned out of this at this point. Oh, lovely. Okay, turning that down. Probably still gonna get a copyright strike on it like I did with the first 2 videos. Well, no, it was like it wasn't a copyright strike, it was a, what do you call that? mute this on my end so that I can realize how quiet I am. Alright. Yeah, this does not bode well for the rest of the press conference if they feel like they need to spend so much time on this. I mean, clearly they think they're going to make a lot of money off of it, which I guess they made a lot of money off of Avengers, even though people didn't seem to really like that one. I was kind of interested in checking it out until the reviews came out, and I went, oh, no, this is not for me. And I'll say it for the millionth time. Deus Ex died for this. And not cool. Part that pisses me off the most is it was Square Enix's fault that game failed, not Eidos Montreal's. At least based on what I know. But no, the advertising and the microtransactions, that was Square Enix's idea. And that backlash is ultimately what, according to Square Enix, made that game a financial failure. I don't know if they directly said those words, but they put the franchise on indefinite hold. Okay, there's probably no more music, so let's see. There is still music playing. Oh my god. Oh. Come on. There was another song playing, and now there is a third song playing. Oh my goodness. The freaking chat, it's still going? Okay, we get it. I'm just reading comments. God, please move on. My God, don't they ever shut up? Stop it! Next, please. Several people saying next, please. Another please stop. Alright, I think I can pick back up. As another song starts playing.
Now we're going to revisit two iconic brands that are being remastered for modern platforms. First up, relive the classic games in the Final Fantasy series, and then get one more peek at Legend of Mana.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? We finally getting a Final Fantasy collection? Oh, you could turn this entire press conference around if it's not just shitty mobile ports. And it's mobile ports. You had one job. What is this? Oh, Legend of Mana. Taking a series I need to get into.
Up next, Earth's mightiest heroes continue their fight to defend the world
Please
in
no.
Marvel's
Please
Avengers.
no.
The team at Crystal Dynamics is excited to share the latest updates with you, including new mission types and a growing roster of heroes.
And there goes the chat.
Avengers, secure that sword at all costs. Cosmic energy is building up.
Oh, this is...
Every second counts, people. Keep it moving.
I was not expecting this covers to be this level of tone deaf. Holy shit. Someone in the chat said, "Oh my god, let this game die already." Wish my chat was that active.
Aim will save this. I will save it.
At least this gives me something to react off of. Several people in the comments saying dead game. I love how all this time they've spent on Marvel, and Square Enix just spent like, what, less than a minute on Final Fantasy? Come on, guys! Final boss is probably another robot thing.
I applaud your efforts to connect with your roots, but as a man who has seen 3 Black Panthers fall, I must warn you of a few things.
Some snowflake just called the chat toxic. It's like, no, they just understand your customer base. It's not that hard.
You just wanted to show off your suit.
Here goes someone in the chat just like me. Deus Ex died for this. Press F. I'm sorry if I'm getting annoying, but this is turning out to be a spectacular failure. Hashtag stop Marvel games. Okay, as long as it's an expansion, I was worried. I'm like, are you making it like a completely separate game now? How far are you gonna stretch this?
Now it's time to give mobile players a quick look at some of the games that will be available in the coming months.
Come on, come on, Square Mobile, really?
Our intelligence reports a new threat to global stability. Their reach is unlike anything we have seen before.
Okay.
Following Agent 47's disappearance, you were selected because of your remarkable skills.
Does it have nothing to do with Hitman anymore?
We will strike from the shadows, and they will never know what hit them.
I guess they retain some pseudo rights? I don't know how that works.
The first
Okay, what is this?
in the Nier series.
Oh, Nier, okay.
Reincarnation.
Okay, of course it's a mobile game, so nothing much to it. More milking the Final Fantasy franchise instead of doing it justice. Speaking of compelling original character, okay, we decide if your characters are compelling. It's like freaking Watch Dogs with the iconic cap. It's like you don't get to decide that. Oh Jesus. More milking of Final Fantasy VII.
Today, the team at Platinum Games
Chat,
is
good
giving you an
games win.
exclusive look at the epic world of Babylon's Fall, featuring fluid combat, powerful weapons, and a unique art style.
I highly doubt the art style is going to be unique. Prove me wrong, please. Please, I'm begging you.
For 1,000 years, it was meant to be a tower of dreams. But for 1,000 more, it was seen as a tower of ruin.
Pretty sure I've played a game or two that use an art style kind of like this, but at least I haven't seen it a million times.
Eventually, the tower became a symbol of unrelenting ambition.
Okay, it looks weird from some angles. It just looks like generic 3D modeling, and from others, it looks like watercolor. Might have this up a little too much.
Savior of Neo-Babylon stand among us? Let's find out without further ado.
Okay, I kind of wish they had gone further with the art style. It looks like they compromised at some point. They wanted to go for something, but they didn't.
To die, then I'll die for hope.
They didn't have the ambition to go all the way with it.
Maybe.
Seen through the veil at last, have you? We're all prisoners of our
Could be okay, but this doesn't look like the kind of thing that. This isn't the kind of thing that I get excited about.
Believe only what you
If it looks good to you, cool.
You like to end up seeing only what you believe.
Not but 2 paths lie ahead. Ascend to the heavens above the tower, or fall like this one now before you.
Now begins its tale of both hope and despair.
I'm just not realizing maybe the reason I'm more irritable than usual lately is because I haven't eaten yet.
プラチナゲームズは本当にアクションという部分に関しては世界屈指のデベロッパーだと思ってますし、ニーアオートマタでそれが証明でき
It's
たと思
totally
い
my
ま
fault.
す。
ニーアオートマタのアクションをもっと楽しむためにどうしたらいいかで選ばれたジャンルがハック&
I have Nier Automata and I gotta play it eventually.
ニーアオートマタのアクションでハック&スラッシュというジャンルを楽しむということになります。
もちろん一人でも遊べるんですけど、4人でダンジョンを攻略していくゲームになります。
コンセプトについては、プレイヤーが途切れない目標に
It's just other games I want to play first.
追い求め続けることができると。
I really want to get into
ストーリーを追いながら
Devil May Cry.
上層を目指していくと。入手する装備や素材を集めて自身を強化してカスタマイズしていくと。
ゲームのスタイルとしては、オーソドックスなハック&スラッシュという形ですね。ただアクションがスキルや強い力を引き出すためのトリガーになっているところがポイントかなと思っています。
プレイヤーの背中についているフィデムコインというのがかなりキーアイテムとなっています。それによって遊び方とかカスタマイズの方向性っていうのも変わってきます。
ハイファンタジー感というかその上品さというところはすごい
意識してくれというふうに言われましたね。カートゥーンチックにならないようにというか、リアルに本当に存在している
Oh wow, that chat's getting spicy.
ような感じは意識しました。
このゲームは運営型のゲームとして開発しています。
Oh, and there's the mods to come in to delete those spicy comments.
ようやく皆さんに改めてこういった形で発表できたこと本当に私たちも嬉しく思ってますし、まさにこれから開発の佳境になっているので、精一杯頑張っていきたいので、皆さんも引き続き応援よろしくお願いいたします。
E3 is amazing this year. I hope that's sarcasm.
Now let's check out the next major entry in the popular Life is Strange series, True Colors. Team at Deck 9 is ready to give you a deeper look at Alex Chen's psychic power.
I mean, good for fans of that franchise.
Here's a look at the
That's all I
Life
gotta
is
say.
Strange remastered collection.
Feels so weird to be back. After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
What do you remember about us as kids?
I think about us as little pirates, running and jumping through Arcadia Bay.
We are awesome!
Barely a difference.
Come on, let's dance! Or take my picture with your new camera.
Let's dance. That reveal made me laugh. Ah.
After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned. Oh, good, you're here. Rachel saved my life. She was my angel. Something happened to her. We have to find her, Max. Holy shit. Max, what's going on?
No! I discovered I could reverse time.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, an emotional punch if you can get invested in the characters, who are terrible. Well, if they were real, they'd be terrible people. All of them.
Then I realized I had a choice and the power to change everything. Arcadia Bay is on the edge of disaster. Time to change time. Whatever happens, I'll always have your back. Always.
Hi, I'm Maya, also known as MXM2. I'm a musician and the singing voice of Alex Chen in the upcoming Life is Strange True Colors. I hope you enjoyed that first look at official gameplay from the remastered collection. As a longtime fan, I know I did. You can see the love and care that Deck 9 have put into remastering both Life is Strange and Before the Storm.
I mean, it looks like they threw a few filters on it, and that's about it.
Lip sync and visuals, breathing new life into these two beloved games. Back in March, we also revealed the next major game in the series, Life is Strange True Colors, a small-town supernatural mystery. Alex Chen must uncover the truth behind her brother's death, using her psychic power of empathy to unravel the shocking secrets of Haven Springs.
Psychic power of empathy. There's a line.
Here's game director Zach Garris for more.
Alex's psychic power of empathy is integral to the story of Life is Strange True Colors. It impacts every relationship she builds and every decision she makes.
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend.
For years, Alex has been unable to shut out the strong feelings of others. The fear, sadness, and anger of those around her, leading her to believe her power is a curse. In the wake of Gabe's death, Alex realizes the only way she can find the truth is to embrace her power.
I can't believe this is happening. And the only way to understand is to feel what he's feeling.
From the very start, you can use Alex's power to focus on brightly colored auras to gain an insight into people's emotions.
Yeah, chat. Square's been dead for a while.
These valuable insights deepen Alex's relationships with the folk of Haven Springs, as well as sparking new dialogue options and events.
They're being kept alive like something out of Reanimator.
You're gonna lose her, and it's all your fault.
Alex has uncovered a secret that Mac wants to keep hidden from his long-term girlfriend. And now he is terrified that Alex will reveal it before he can talk to Riley.
She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. So please, help me out.
Once again, the only thing I can say about this is happy for fans of the franchise.
Bullshit. Thanks for telling me the truth, Alex.
But are we still together?
Are you serious? I need to get back to
I don't know if there's still enough out there to justify another entry in the franchise, but I guess these games are cheap to make.
Strong aura, she can reach out to actively connect with that person's emotions. This generates a nova, a supernatural flare that transforms the world around Alex into a reflection of that person's psyche.
It's nowhere near as fun as time traveling powers, guys.
Alex can experience fragments of thoughts and memories.
At least the first game had that going.
But not every emotional crisis can be easily dealt with. Some carry a dangerous, even life-threatening amount of power.
He's dead. I wish I were too.
No decision is easy. And the
Ah, so
consequences
definitely millennial the game. Ah.
This anger could kill her. What if
God, that laugh had to have sounded really annoying.
take it away?
Using Alex's powers the only way you can uncover the truth behind her brother's death.
What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can,
Pretty sure all this game really needed was a trailer.
How far will you go in pursuit of that truth? The choice is yours.
Yeah, literally, what more is there to say? It's a game with
powers
multiple
look
choices.
So awesome. I have no idea how I'll make some of these choices, but I can't wait to play it with you all when it comes out on September 10th. Don't forget, you can pre-order Life
SJW
is
Simulator.
Strange True Colors.
Twitter the game.
And if you choose the Ultimate Edition, you'll also receive the Life is Strange Remastered Collection. And that's it for today. Make sure to follow the Life is Strange social channels for more.
Yes, please move on. Please, for the love of God, move on.
And now, we are excited to unveil a brand new title from Square Enix Japan.
Alright, what we got? I'm always willing to be excited. Just show me something. Something, anything, guys, come on.
That's my mission.
Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show ourselves in.
Standard Square art style.
I only know one thing. I want to kill chaos. We need to. It's not a hope or a dream. It's like a hunger. Thirst.
Move aside! You're dust!
You sure chaos is here?
Yeah, they can only squash monsters for so long. I hate doing pest control.
This is the shrine of chaos.
Looks like yet another doesn't look bad, but doesn't look exciting. At least by my apparently impossibly high standards.
I think I can taste it. This is it. No doubt.
Die already!
There was a knight who left on the same journey as you, but never returned. His name was Garland. If you could, I would be grateful if you looked for him.
There's one in the chat saying it looks like Devil May Cry. It certainly looks like a character action game, which I can't hate on that.
Crush you! Know when you're beaten!
And who are you?
We're here to kill chaos.
The prophecy's very own Warriors of Light.
He always wore such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
No, it's more like just standard Square Enix overly designed armor. Oh, it's a Final Fantasy game. Huh. Yeah, I don't know about Bold Vision. Demo soon on the console that nobody can get their hands on.
You can play now, as well as those to come.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
Just hit me with it.
I'm gonna drop plate number 7.
They're gonna do what?
Just going through stuff that's already been. Is that seriously all they had? Oh my god. I certainly hope there's more to come. Okay.
It's all or nothing.
Not an MMO guy.
Thank you for joining us today. Keep an eye out for news about our next
Oh my god, that was
Square
seriously
Enix
it.
presents. I'm Matt Mercer. See you next time.
Alright, Huh. That wasn't all bad, but oh man, were those lows subterranean. This was a pretty, yeah, this was a pretty bad press conference. Yeah, well, I think what is the next one gonna be? Warner Brothers is only showing off one game, so I'm not gonna cover that. Was it Back for Blood? Although I wish I'd done the Digital Volver one yesterday. Thanks, IGN, for not telling me that existed. Alright, what's next on the docket? PC game show and future game show. I'm probably going to do the PC game show, and then what do we got tomorrow? In television. Okay, so Take-Two Interactive. It's just a panel, apparently. I might check that out. Ooh, Capcom's tomorrow. And the Nintendo Direct is on the 15th. So the only ones I know I'm checking out for sure are going to be Capcom and Nintendo. But yeah, that's all for this one, and I will see you next time. This is Chatzu signing out.